Hello, everyone. We got back from our honeymoon last night, and I have all kinds of stories to tell you. But first, I want to tell you what it was like taking my first flight since the pandemic. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Sandy from Sandy Over 70. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider clicking on the subscribe button and the little bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Now, I know many of you have been flying. We usually have to connect either in Atlanta or Charlotte, and it took 3 different flights to get to Spokane. It also took 13 hours of travel. I'd like to say that traveling is just about the same as it was pre-pandemic, but I can't say that. The first difference is the wearing of masks. From the moment you set foot in the airport until you get off that plane, a mask must be on your face, and it is strictly enforced. Wearing a mask for 13 straight hours, not fun at all. Our state is a little more lenient than the Western states, and we are not required to wear masks outside, or it's optional actually in restaurants and other venues like that. But out west it's not, and at airports it's not. So this was really uncomfortable. And it also seems that the airlines have done away with reclining seats. I was unable to find a button on my seats as to where you could recline, and everyone's so sensitive now I didn't dare put the seat back. So you are sitting straight upright, and it seems like the seats are even straighter than they used to be. So you're sitting straight upright for long periods of time with masks on your face. And the other thing is, forget about food service. It just doesn't exist. You will be offered a beverage and a snack. We were on Delta, and the snack was a choice of goldfish or cookies. And that's it. That's it, folks. Nothing else. So hopefully you have a layover with enough time to buy a completely overpriced meal at a restaurant in the airport. Also, the planes are packed. There are no empty seats. People are standing by to get on flights. Many people on the standby list. And the airports are very crowded. People milling around with their masks on. It's an amazing sight, really. Coming back from Portland, Oregon was even worse. We had a 6:35 flight out of the Portland airport. So, of course, we had to get up very early, get on the bus that took us to the airport. And we arrived at about, I would say, maybe 7:30, 7:45. So we had a long wait at the airport with our masks on. When they finally called for boarding, they made an announcement that there was a problem with the plane, and they didn't really know what it was, and they didn't know how long it would take to fix. So we waited another half hour, 45 minutes, and the pilot came out and said that there was a problem with the engine. He didn't know what it was, and he didn't know how long it would be fixed. This was supposed to be a direct flight from Portland to Atlanta, 4.5 hours, and I was really looking forward to it because going home would only be 2 flights instead of 3, and it would go much faster. And also, we had excellent seats, just 2 seats together by the window, so I was really looking forward to this flight. But at this point, the connection would have been lost. There's no way we could connect in Atlanta. So we got up to go to the desk to reschedule. I noticed that they had 4 people doing rescheduling, which was good. But as we got up to get in line, everybody else got up to get in line. And so we got at the end of a very long line, and there were even more people behind us. I thought it would take forever to get to the desk, but actually it wasn't bad at all. Unfortunately, we were told that there were no flights that day going out to Atlanta, and so we would have to go out the next morning at 6:05. So, of course, we accepted that, but I'm smart. I know that if you don't ask for a hotel room, they will not offer it. So, of course, I immediately said, "You're going to put us in a hotel, right?" And she said, "Yes, of course," and started calling around for a room, which they did. I didn't even think about getting vouchers for food because I was so glad to get a hotel room. So we proceeded to retrieve our bags, which took about an hour of waiting for them, and then calling for the shuttle to the hotel. It was amazing. They gave us a really nice hotel. It was a mini suite. It had a separate sitting room with a TV and a separate bed area. And there was even a TV in the bathroom. This is the first I've ever seen. So we dawdled around and took a nap and waited until the next day to fly out. We took the 4 a.m. shuttle to the airport and caught the 6:05 to Atlanta. Now, I have to say, everything really went flawlessly on that day, and we got home last night. It only took about 7 hours total to get home, and we were home by about 6 o'clock in our house. And for the first time in a long time, I was able to totally unpack last night. Usually we get in at midnight and I'm exhausted, but I was able to totally unpack and even transfer all of my photos and videos to my computer. So I'll be working on videos about this riverboat cruise, and I have some interesting stories to tell you. That's it for now. So let me get back to work on my videos. And again, I hope that you will subscribe and come back and visit me. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my videos. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.